Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back again with another review. This time on the Coway-AP1512HH air filter that covers 361 square feet. Uh, this is the box it comes in, of course. Teaching you guys the features. So we have the air quality indicator, which I like. Filter replacement indicator. KDAR 232 for rooms up to 361 square feet. 4-stage airspeed, ultra quiet operation, auto off timer. Oh, the ultra quiet operation, which I like. The true HEPA efficiency of 9.97. I'm sorry, 99.97%. And then also a automatic airspeed control and eco mode. Then also, it gives you a breakdown of the filters and all of that. Stage 1 is the washable pre-filter. Captures large particles like hair, fur, and dust by micro mesh. Stage 2, odor filter, which reduces small particles, bad odors, and harmful gases by advanced activated carbon. Stage 3, which is the true HEPA filter, trapping airborne allergens and contaminants down to 0.3 microns in size, 99.97% of the time. Stage 4 is the vital ionizer. It says vital ion boosts, cleans power, and freshens the air by negative ions. So yeah, if you guys watch my my videos before over the Coway-400, which I have in my living room, and the Medify Air, I forgot, I think it was like 40 something like that. I forgot the exact model number, but I end up giving that one to my mother. She wanted one for her living room. With the Medify, I didn't like that one too much for the simple fact that number one, it was too loud on its lowest setting, so it was only going to get louder, for setting 2, 3, and 2 and 3, and probably 4. I think they had 4 fan speeds. And then also the air quality. I feel like air quality is definitely important, for simple reasons like, sometimes I just want to walk in my room and see what the air quality is. And then other times it's definitely helpful because the air quality is kind of, I guess you could say, connected with the air fan speed. So then when the air quality is not so good, the fan speed will adjust accordingly. So I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So that was kind of the down parts about the Medify, but the Coway, the difference between this Coway, for those who are wondering, the difference between, I guess, this Coway and that Coway, the 400, I want to say S, but I don't have an S. I don't need an S. The 400 has dual filters. It has the 400 has the, what is it? The pre-filter that's washable, and then it has the carbon filter built into the HEPA filter. So there's only actually two physical filters. Um, so like I said, the carbon filter is built into the HEPA filter. So if you want to check that out, go and look at my updates, or go and look at my original videos for the Coway, and you can see what I'm talking about. Hopefully, I'll help you in your decision making as far as a good air purifier. Um, but yeah, this one is pretty much the same thing as that. Only thing is that the 400 does not have ionizer. From what I've heard, ionizer, I guess they're kind of doing away with it because I don't know. I guess I've heard mixed stories that it does good, but then it puts negative ions into the air to take odors out, but then it makes the air bad or something. I've heard mixed stories, so I don't really use it for the simple fact that it sits behind this mirror. I want it kind of out the way, not an eyesore and all of that. I want to be able to do what it's supposed to do. So, um, anyways, yeah, let's get down to it. So we have the air quality sensor light. We have the HEPA filter light, and then the odor filter. This is the reset button, filter reset. Then we have your timer, which is 1 hour, 4 hours, or 8 hours. We have the ion or ionizer, for whenever you want to use it. Then we have the fan speed, which is auto. Then you got fan speed 1, 2, and 3. Then you have eco mode. So, and then after the fan speeds, you have the power button, of course. Um, this is the front, the side. You got your what is it? Air quality actual sensor. This is the sensor right here. What I do every now and then, you kind of see that it done changed from blue to like a violet. So the fan speed is starting to kick up. But yeah, for those who curious on how to clean this, what I do is just take a Q-tip and just go off in there, and wipe and go around in circles a couple times, flip it to the other side, go around, and that's it. This is the back. Then you got the actual fan that you feel the wind from. That's the other side. That's the bottom. So let's go back to the fan speed. So you got the auto, 1, 2, 3, and eco. So I typically, for like 98% of the time, I leave it on eco, so that it can adjust accordingly. For the most part, it's very quiet. It's very quiet. So see, it's back.
This is as quiet as it gets.
Well, hey, you heard Siri. You heard Siri. Siri said it's as quiet as it gets. That was unexpected. So yeah. Yeah, this is pretty that really caught me off guard. This is pretty good. So, the auto, you got let's go through the fan speed. So let's see. Oh, So because of the air quality, it's on auto 2 instead of auto 1. But normally when the air quality is good, this is blue. It starts off at auto 1, and then it works its way up. So we got auto. So that's 1. This is 1. You can't really hear it. I can hear it, but you can't really hear it. That's 2. That's 3. That's eco. So we're gonna use this as a way to disrupt the air quality so that it can automatically kick in and mess up the air quality. So when the air quality goes bad, that's where the eco mode comes in. It'll adjust accordingly, and then after it feels like the air is clean, the air quality is clean, it'll drop back down to 0, and just stay there until the next time, whenever air quality changes. So this thing is pretty good at detecting air quality, because there's been times where I will spray like Lysol in our closet. So from where I'm standing now, our closet is about a good 20 to 30 feet away from me, and you have to go through our restroom, and then it's our closet. So behind you is a wall, then you got the restroom, and then the closet. So I'll spray Lysol in the closet and walk out the closet. And then a few minutes later, this will just start picking up. I'm like, what? And I guess it literally just sucks air from, sucks air from everywhere. And once that Lysol reaches that sensor, it pops on and it starts running just like it did a while ago. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to the breakdown of everything. So you have the initial cover. Let me see something. So it does suck air from. See my finger, it'll disappear. It does suck air from both sides, but then it does suck air from, this is pretty much a vent. So there's like a little space right there where I guess, it sucks air through that into the filter. So yeah, that's the back of it. It has just a little magnetic piece to, see, it's off right now. So when I put it back on, see, it detects it through that metal piece. So that's that. And then we have your stage 1 washable filter. Yeah, it's pretty thin. What was I gonna say? So it's washable. What I tend to do is I'll put it up under the sink or take it outside and just wash it off. The dust particles just fall right off, and then of course the water still be kind of in there. So what I would recommend, because I used to just do it like this, but I didn't want to just break it. It's not, the plastic is not real brittle, but I don't even want to risk it. So what I do is just take my air compressor and just spray it down, spray the water, push it through, and then it's dry after that. So again, this filter is to catch big dust particles, hair, all of that stuff. Then we got your stage 2 filter, which is the carbon filter. which absorbs odors, all of that stuff. Which I believe this is also washable. I've actually washed this because I've had this filter probably about 3 to 4 months now. I when I say I washed it down like just kind of sprayed it down. That's why it looks a little wrinkled. So excuse that part. Um, so that's stage two. Uh, this is stage three. So this is the HEPA filter. It says it right there, HEPA filter. Um, you got your model number on here, so when you need to replace it, you can replace it. So as you can see, it's a little dirty versus that end. This end is dirty too, but not as much as this end. So it's probably around the 6 month mark. I'll be getting ready to replace the HEPA filter. I think they still have them on Amazon. Can't really say how much they have them for. So, oh, and then also what I was saying earlier is that with the 400, it has these two built in. It doesn't look like this. The carbon filter doesn't look like this. There's like a little screen, and then you can see a whole bunch of little pellets, carbon pellets inside. So yeah, that's that. And then you got the actual fan that sucks air. So yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna put this thing back together. Put that on there. Click, click. And make sure that's the right way. All right. So, one thing that I have changed since like the Coway-AP1512HH is that instead of putting it on a smart plug, I just took the smart plug off and let it run by. I just put it on the eco mode. I put this on eco mode and that on the smart, but it's technically the same thing. Eco on here is the same thing. It's the same thing as smart on the Coway-AP1512. And I just let them run as needed instead of having them come on at 12 o'clock in the evening, go off at 2 o'clock, come on at 4 o'clock, go off at 6 o'clock. I just let them do what they're supposed to do. But of course that will make the filter get dirty faster, but that's fine. I would like air quality, more or better air quality. So, yeah, I think that's it. So that concludes this review. So if you guys have any more questions, any comments, suggestions, anything, I'm open to it. I've been doing real good on, answering questions. I typically probably answer questions in no more than, maybe 2 days. But here lately, I've been getting better. I've been answering, same day. You know, some not too long. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Whatever, however I can help out. I definitely am willing to help. So, you guys take care and have a wonderful rest of the year.